Hey everyone, welcome back to Nothing Nerdy. My name is Frankie, and I am back watching the next episode of The Bad Batch. So, the first 3 episodes were pretty intense. I'm so glad that we got 3 episodes in one night. I mean, normally they do 2, but they had a lot to cover, so I'm glad that that was pretty cool. But it was so intense. I don't think I breathed. I don't think I breathed at all for the first 3 episodes. It was crazy. Benobi, I see you watching. What's up? So for anybody who missed it, I did upload my reaction onto whatchamacallit, on YouTube. So it's over there if you want to see it. Benobi, and hi, how are you? Don't notice me before. I couldn't help it. It you know what? It notified me, and I just, it was, I saw you, and it was just a reaction. You are super sneaky. All right, let me just do some things in settings before we start. Still can't quite figure out. Still figuring out how to do this. Is this it? And turn that off. Okay, there we go. All right, I had some things I had to turn off. All right. So I'm about to get ready to watch episode 4. So this one is called A Different Approach. Stranded in dangerous territory, Omega and Crosshair must work together. I think this is going to be an interesting episode. Crosshair is definitely going to have to learn how to trust Omega in this one, I think. Because he's not, as we talked about in the last episode, last few episodes, Omega says to him, you need to, you don't trust enough, or you need to learn to trust more, or something like that. So he's going to have to learn to trust her. And hopefully not get caught. So yeah, I'm gonna start to get those ready. Smile. Maybe I don't want to smile, okay? Maybe I don't want to smile. I'm too nervous to smile. All right. Set this up. Back 10 seconds. Full screen. Check this out, guys. I got this off of Etsy. Isn't this great? My little cantina sign. I love it. All right. Crosshair. I know Crosshair has grown so much on me ever since he took out that Imperial guy last season. Stole my heart. All right, I'm gonna jump right into this because I can't take it anymore. So, all right, here we go. Oh, I'm so nervous. As long as nobody dies. I just watched it. Definitely good. Okay, Night Warrior. Hey, what's up? I'm excited and I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm gonna need so much therapy at the end of this season. Thank you for the like. Oh, here comes the serious music. All right, they're on the run. There's been damage to the ship. Oh, she's trying to contact Hunter. She needs her dad. Mega's like, don't tell me what to do. I know what I'm doing. It is not Omega's fault. Gonki count. It's a droid. They don't die. As long as the Batchers don't die. I don't care about anybody else. Come on, Omega. You can do it. wonder what planet we're on. Well, at least they're alive. I can see the smoke from her breath. It's got to be cold. Omega's like, we gotta go save everybody else. She has such a good heart. Oh, now let's say it's not looking good for you, honey. What happened to his hand? I don't remember. I'm nervous for the final episode. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. No, don't say it. Oh, Alexis, thank you for the rose. False positive. That's a good excuse. Listen, if somebody's got to go this season, I don't care if it's not say as long as it's not the Bad Batch. I'm sorry. You need disguises. Mega's like, that's my puppy. I'm so buying a Hemlock action figure. Don't you? How dare you support Hemlock? Look at Omega, super sneaky. With the Hound. He's not obvious at all. Omega's like, I'm gonna show you how it's done. Hello. Do you even have credits? Per ticket. CJ Skywalker, hello, how are you? It's so expensive. Yeah, that's crazy. I think they're better off sneaking on. I think Crosshair had the right idea. She could play some Dejarik. Omega's like, they've like ruined Omega. She's like, she doesn't care. Omega is the whole. I'm gonna be the whole problem. Oh no, Imperial presence. Put your helmet back on, girlfriend. Put your helmet back on. I don't know why she took it off to begin with. Omega, you're not supposed to be drawing attention to yourself. I can't. Oh no. Omega. Omega. Oh my god, Omega. If Hunter were here, he'd be like, absolutely not. Not my kid. Oh, this. They spotted the shuttle. Her dad. No, that's not Crosshair. That's Hunter. Hunter is her dad. Girl, take them and go. Take them and go. Oh. Now get out. Get your dad and get out of here. Omega, get out. I hate all these Imperials. Quick. 35. Good. Get out. Go, 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 go. Oh, no. Oh. Go after the kid. Crosshair? Come on. Okay, like, I have mixed feelings about this. You know, I'm an animal lover, but I feel like he's a big, scary animal. He'll be able to take care of himself. Like, you gotta go. Oh, but they're putting him in a crate. Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Just kidding. Would you leave Madigan behind? But I've known Madigan for 15 years. She's only known this creature for a couple months. for something this serious, I feel like it's not a good idea. Oh, he's in the crate. My heart is not gonna make it through this season. Oh, come on, Omega. Ugh. God, this is so bad. I remember you defending her going after the droid on Kamino. Because it was the only friend she had. But, like, this is so... if they fall back into Hemlock's hands, it's bad. Yeah! All the creatures are free! I love it! Okay, now, get your creature and go steal another shuttle. Let's go. No, they're not stealing the cargo ship. You didn't see that. Come on, Crosshair. Go, go, go. Don't shoot him. Uh-oh. Rancor. $10, it's a Rancor. Oh, that's the whatchamacallit from Clone Wars, right? Oh, he's licking him. Go, 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 go. Off to Pabu. Come on. Whew. They made it. All right. That's the Marauder, right? No. That's the second time I confused an Imperialist ship for the Marauder. Oh, Cross is afraid they might be dead. Aw. If this ends with a reunion, I'm getting ready to cry. Is that them? Oh. Oh my god! Oh. Oh. Now go find your dad. Oh. They finally hugged. They finally hugged. Oh. Go hug your brother. Come on. That's how you end it? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. They reunited. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh, oh my god. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that made me so... All I wanted was for Omega and Hunter to just be reunited, and... Oh, that was beautiful. Oh my god, that was so good. I have to process that. You know, it's funny. I read a lot of Bad Batch fan fiction, and over the last year almost, I've read so many fan fictions about, you know, Crosshair being reunited with his brothers and how it plays out. So like, I'm curious to finally see like how this happens. But I guess you're gonna see that for the next episode or the episode after that. I guess it all depends. Yeah, I'm curious how that's gonna be. But I'm so glad that Omega's finally back with the rest of her brothers, and they're all together. They're just missing Tech, but Tech's gonna come back. Okay, listen, I looked at the episode titles for the rest of the season, and it looks like Tech is coming back. Like maybe that theory that people had was right about him being like him being like brainwashed and like, you know, Imperial whatever soldier whatever, and so now they're gonna find out he's alive. They're gonna rescue him. And I suspect at some point, Tech lives, yeah. I suspect at some point Omega's going to be back in the hands of Hemlock, but I'll get her out. They can't kill off the Bad Batch. They just couldn't I don't think they could do that to us. I don't know. I don't know, Jennifer. I don't know what you're thinking, but I'd like to think you would not kill them all off. But we'll see. My gosh. It was such a great episode. I have to process it emotionally. I'm wrecked right now. Okay, but it was really good. But yeah, so that was episode 4. I don't have the titles in front of me. I don't know what next week's episode is called. But I imagine in the next episode, you know, Wrecker and Hunter are going to hash things out with Crosshair. So I'm really curious to see. I hope they dedicate an entire episode to that, because lots of conversations need to be had, and I want to get a better idea of what's going on in Crosshair's head. Are they going to be, I feel like Wrecker, more than anybody, is going to be like super forgiving of Crosshair. Like, he just wants his brother back. Like, there were times, even after he shot him, he was saying, like in the season 1, how much he missed him. But I know a lot's happened between now and then. But Crosshair has changed, Would you watch this one again? This one I will watch again. I know, I was just saying last week, a lot of these episodes I can't rewatch because it's too emotional, Like, the first 3 episodes, as amazing as they were, it was so intense. Like, to me, it's so sickening seeing what the clones are going through, see what Crosshair and Omega are going through. I mean, Omega had it easy compared to everybody else, but she's a child, so it's upsetting. Like, to me, this whole storyline is very sickening. It's very upsetting. I realize it's not real. It's fake. It's just a show, but it's very upsetting, especially, like, we've all watched Clone Wars. Most of us have watched Clone Wars. We've gotten so attached to the clones, and to see them going through this, I really hope to see, like, I know a lot of us have said this too, like a big clone rebellion. Like, I want them all busted out of there by the end of the this show. That would make it all worth it. They have, because this is it's so inhumane, and to just see it bothers me. What are you most excited for in the season? Tech's return. I firmly believe that Tech is alive. I have to believe that. I can't. They made it too obvious last season, and he's such a beloved character. He's a character that a lot of people relate to. And we need to see him come back. I want the season to end with all of the Bad Batch reunited and living happily ever after, whether it's on Pabu or, continuing to fight the Empire. But yeah, Tech's return. Crosshair did try to burn them in an engine. Hard to forget that. I know, and he said, aim for the kid. Yeah, but let bygones be bygones. It's, we all make mistakes. This was both fun one and good for driving the plot. Yes. This, I loved seeing Crosshair and Omega work together. They've had like the least amount of screen time together. They've had one conversation, this entire series. And I feel like it's really them working together on the run. It really gave Crosshair a good idea of just who Omega is, how she's very selfless and she's always looking out for everybody else, speaking for those who don't have a voice, always wanting to help others. So he's kind of getting a crash course in Omega. And yes, definitely driving the plot forward. Where it really, these last 4 episodes in, and I feel like we've had like half a season already. It's just been so intense. What's your take on the M count thing? So I can admit I don't understand all of that stuff, but all I know is that it relates to, stuff with Grogu and, what happened in the sequel trilogy. And yeah, so I don't fully understand all of it. At first I was like, wait a minute, are they saying Omega's Force sensitive? But no, that's not what they're saying. But I don't fully understand all of this, so I'm curious for them to break this down and actually explain like what this all means. Crosshair survived Omega. Yeah, he's, like I said, he's got a good idea now of who she is. How can you not love Omega? She has just such a big heart, and it's one of the reasons why I love her so much. All the times the Bad Batch had to do things they didn't want to do simply because Omega wanted to save somebody. So like saving Hera's family, they were ready to bust out of there, but Omega was like, oh, I would do the same for you. And that's when Hunter was like, oh, this kid. So, but yeah, this was so good. I have just been waiting for that reunion. I wasn't sure how long we were going to have to wait. And some of us have talked about in the past, like Omega and Hunter, they have a special relationship. He's kind of taken on the dad role, but they never hugged, Like, Wrecker's so affectionate. They've had so many hugs. But So the way like she ran to him and started crying and he hugged her and it was like, oh, was that Hera? What was that Hera spot? Is that what you're asking me? The moon? I don't know what you're asking me. The lighting on that reunion was really cool for an animated series too. That's true. You know, it's so crazy to go back and watch Clone Wars, like season 1 of Clone Wars, and like how far like animation has come. Like, you know, you like see the lighting, just the quality, the details. It's really just, it's come so far. It's so realistic almost, you know. It's such a great show. I'm going to be so sad when the show is over. Bad Batch has become my favorite Star Wars show. I've grown so attached to the characters. They're just so likable. And they're relatable in a way, you know, a bunch of misfits. You know, they don't fit in with the other clones. And, you know, it's just been a great story of a found family. And it just really sucked me in. Here equals Hera. The Benobi translation, thank you. The one here did the arms. The one Hera did the arms deal when Bad Batch helped them. Yeah. Even seeing the jump from the Clone Wars animated movie to now is pretty crazy. Yeah. It's come such a long way. And even back then, like, I was like, oh, wow, this is so cool. This is so great. But look at it now. They just look so, again, it's so realistic. And the music in that last scene was beautiful too, the reunion. I love the Star Wars soundtracks in general. But like, I can't go back and listen to the Bad Batch soundtrack because I'm like, I'm gonna cry during this song, I'm gonna cry during that song, and but it's such a hard show to rewatch because it's so stressful, you know. Now for Fee. Fee is supposed to come back at some point. We know this. Again, I think at some point they're gonna find out. Okay, either Omega's gonna get kidnapped again, or they're gonna find out Tech is alive. Or both is going to happen. And they're going to call in everybody to help them. Fee's going to come back and help them. I know we've seen Fennec and Cad Bane. But, like, are they both working for the Empire to find Omega? Or was one hired by the Empire and one is hired by, you know, the Bad Batch to get back either Omega or Tech? I'm curious. But I'm excited to see Fee again. I loved Fee. I loved her with Tech, and I want them to have a happily ever after. Can we have one clone have a happily ever after? Like, what these clones have been through, the suffering. Like, let the Bad Batch be the clones that have the happy ending. You know what I'm saying? Like, let these clones live. Tech captures Omega. Ooh, now that would be a twist. Okay, saying that Tech was potentially, you know, he was okay, he was taken, he was brainwashed, and Tech is the one that kidnaps Omega. I was starting to wonder if, like, Tech wasn't working undercover, like maybe he was brainwashed, but not really brainwashed, because it's Tech, he's so smart. But, I don't know. But the question is, how did they find out? Now, I heard this theory. I don't remember where I heard this theory. I don't know if it was like fan fiction or if this was Twitter. It's not Twitter, it's X or TikTok. But someone had a theory like, doesn't the goggles record everything? So would the goggles have recorded Tech's, you know, fall, like his fall, and what happened after he was, you know, potentially rescued or something? So I wonder if at some point someone's going to think to look at the goggles, if that's actually how they work. Tech sends distress, traps Omega. Could happen. It could happen. Man. All right. That was good stuff. All right. Well, I think that's it for me for tonight. But I will be back next week with watching episode 5. 6:30 p.m. Eastern time for anybody who would like to join and watch it with me. And yeah, we could press play at the same time and, you know, watch it together, or we could just talk about it live. But so I hope everybody has a great rest of the evening. Happy adulting. We have 2 days left to adult, guys, before the weekend comes. So everybody hang in there. We're almost there. It's been quite the week. It's going to be quite the month trying to get through this show. Again, we're going to need therapy. So everybody have a great night, and I will catch you all on the next stream. Bye, everyone.